Alright, this is my first time attempting a long race on the hardest difficulty. It was hard, but really fun. So right off the start, I had a slow start, and I lost a few positions, and I had to work my way back up. So approaching on the Miata, I tried to kind of set up a switchback, although I did, however, fail. I bumped him in the back. But I did send it and take the inside on the next corner. This is a 15 lap race, and I was using the stick shift with the wheel. It was very difficult. So here I almost passed the GTR, although not quite. And I failed to upshift for some reason. I don't know what it was, I just didn't do it that time. So the Miata caught back up, but I was able to block him, play pretty well defensively. And the Miata actually didn't do so well. It actually made a mistake. So then I tried to pass the GTR, and I did do it. Took first corner very well, although I did fail to downshift. I didn't downshift right on the next part of the corner, and I did not play so well defensively. Luckily, I did not get past. Alright, I did pass the Subaru, although it was about to pass me in the next corner, but I took it. I took it from him. The Subaru took the inside, and I did go in for a switchback, but he had a better corner exit. Practically this entire race is just me and the Subaru battling it out. Me, the Subaru, and the GTR almost went 3 wide here. I was using the stick shift and the wheel this entire race, and I was working up a sweat. This race was difficult. I actually had a hard time this race, a very hard time, and the Subaru was twerking. by this time, the front pack is all the way ahead. They are about maybe 10 seconds ahead by this time. And there I downshifted a little bit too far. You're supposed to downshift to the 3rd gear. I downshifted to 2 by accident. Since Forza Horizon 4 and Forza Motorsport 7, the AIs in this series have had major improvement. I'm talking major. It's to the point where they're much more realistic. They will play defensively, they will play offensively, they will mess up on corners. Not only that, they will even copy your line. Because the line that is given by Forza is pretty bad. It's a very bad line. And mid-race, I had some of the AIs behind me, and they were doing the exact same thing I was. I'm talking, like, exactly what you do. Mid-race, I had driver cars behind me, and on the last corner, Forza says they hit the brakes. But I was looking at the map, and I was thinking, wow, because the driver cars didn't get off my tail, because they were no longer hitting the brakes. Just like I wasn't. They were doing the exact same thing I was doing because they saw that I was faster. I really like the NSX because typically I had to heavily tune my car in order to make it incredibly good. I have an MK5 which currently holds, I think, top 250 on the rivals on this track. I really like car science, like a lot. But I didn't have to heavily tune the Honda at all. In fact, I just had to slap a body kit on it and some new brakes, and it was already perfect. The braking efficiency was heavily tuned level. Stock. Stock as in only upgraded. Typically, I have to lower the brake pressure if I want it to be just how I like it. That time, I didn't have to do it. It already did it for me. The only thing I did to this car was add a little bit more weight, about like 10 pounds to the wings, and soften the springs just a little bit. That's all I did. And that's all I needed to do. It has the power, the efficiency, and the cornering. It can take the downhill brake zone very well, which is normally something that I need to tune for. But I didn't need to do that. It's incredibly good. The statistic for the brakes is on 10. I'll tune a car for y'all. Anybody. You just give me the car, and I'll sell it to you whenever I'm done. Tell me the class you want, and tell me what you want to use it for. I'm currently working on a track car for Bryce and i8. It handles very nicely. It's not that fast, but it's a nice car. It drives very well. So, around this time in the race, I'm having to catch up to the front pack, which is happening every once in a while. I would catch up to them pretty fast, but then I would have to go in combat with another car, and they would just go back. They would slow down again. Right now, I'm in 9th, and I want to be better than that. I want to at least be in 7th by the end of the race. This is very difficult because the AIs behind me, again, are improving because of me in front of them, and I'm having to catch back up. But I did eventually do it, as seen here, and I overtook 2 cars. So I'm in 7th. And now this is the last lap of the race, and all I have to do is hold them off, and I get the 7th place position. And I did it. I got 7th place.